A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Oh, hi everybody. I'm so happy you're here. I really enjoy your company. This is a chat with Glendora. And today, Glendora is chatting with 17 cats and 10 dogs. And Stephanie is here to do all the hard work. And the purpose of our program, will you remind us, and we will remind you, that when all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. And folks, others includes animals. And this is program number what, Steph?
14,454.
And the date is April the 5th, Saturday, 2025, the year of our Lord. And we're going to show you these wonderful kitties and tell you jokes, and doggies, and tell you jokes right after this pause.
All right, and here's the little white squirrel. He looks a little wet, though, because it's raining.
And now we can do our jokes.
Now we can do the jokes, yes. Let me just grab them. All right, the first one is toadstools.
All right, you tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Toadstools.
Oh, okay. Should we tell the people a joke about toadstool?
I think so.
Teacher, what do you know about toadstools? Little girl. Well, toadstools live in damp places. That is why they are shaped like umbrellas. And Stephanie, are people on YouTube and Twitter looking at the white squirrel?
Yes, they are.
Now, folks, this is a white squirrel. This is not an albino. This squirrel does not have pink eyes. Isn't that so?
That's true.
And we used to have two, didn't we?
Yeah, I haven't seen the other one in a while, but that doesn't mean he's not around.
Well, folks, what do you think about this? A white squirrel. Okay. Any more jokes? Honey?
Oh, yeah, plenty. Out of bounds.
Oh, folks, what is the definition of something that is out of bounds? An exhausted kangaroo is out of bounds.
Yep. All right, octopus.
What is an octopus? The teacher said. And the little boy said, an octopus is an 8-sided cat.
Voice improved.
Voice improved, honey?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know any joke about that.
All right. How about enthusiasm soup?
Oh, the woman said my husband made us his enthusiasm stew last night. It's his enthusiasm stew because he puts everything he has into it. What is the white squirrel doing now, dear?
Just foraging.
All right. Could you show the pictures of the kitties and the doggies by Madeline Chapin?
Sure, I can do that. Let me just pause it.
You have another joke, Steph?
I certainly do. The next one is vase generation.
Yeah. The little girl says, Mommy, you know that vase that has been handed down from generation to generation? Yes. Well, this generation dropped it.
All right. The next one is infant army.
What, dear?
Infant
Oh,
army.
Daddy, can I join the army? Daddy, of course not. You're only an infant. But, Daddy, I could be in the infantry. Sure.
Yeah.
Do you see pictures of doggies and kitties, folks?
Yes.
These are by Madeline Chapin. The name of this chapter is Glendora Chats with 17 Kitties and 10 Doggies.
All right. The next one is Cuckoo Clock.
Grandmother to the little grandchild. Would you like to see the cuckoo come out of the cuckoo clock? Yes, please. And I'd like to see grandfather come out of the grandfather clock.
Oh, that's funny. Men at her feet.
The woman was bragging that when she was in college, she had plenty of men at her feet. And her husband said they were all podiatrists.
The next one is sage, parsley, and breadcrumbs.
Mommy, am I made out of sage, parsley, and breadcrumbs? No, why not? Billy said he was going to beat the stuffing out of me.
All right, and then we have see your dentist.
Oh, the wife, folks, said to the husband, you said that you weren't going to be with me this afternoon because you had to see your dentist. Well, I went by on the bus, and I went by the ballpark, and I looked out the window, and I saw you going into the ballpark with a short, fat man. Yeah, that was my dentist. So he got by with it there.
Yes, he did. How about made of dust?
Made of dust?
Yes.
Mommy, are we made of dust? Mommy, are we made of dust? Mommy, yes. Why do you ask? Well, if I'm made of dust, how come when I go swimming I don't get muddy?
Related to family next door.
The policeman said to the little boy, are you related to the family next door? And the little boy said, yes, their dog is our dog's brother.
Oh, I get it.
I think that's so cute.
Yes.
You know, to him that was real.
Yes. Yes. Writing to...
Oh, Joni, what are you doing? I'm writing to Priscilla. Joni, you know you don't know how to write. No, well, Priscilla doesn't know how to read.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, it is.
Brother Small.
Minister to the little boy, is this your brother? The little boy said, yes, sir. And the minister said, he's kind of small, isn't he? And the little boy says, that's because he's my half-brother.
Oh, okay.
Those things are really real to children, you know?
Yes.
And they aren't funny to them. They're
No,
real.
that's just how it is. All right.
Then they look around and see why everybody's laughing.
Yes, they're confused. All right, the next thing we have is the Bible passage. John.
Oh, you have a Bible passage?
I do. John 1:1.
Yeah, read it, would you?
Yes, I will. It's, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Oh, that's beautiful. Will you do it again, please? John, this is the book of John in the New Testament, and it said, in the beginning what?
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
And folks, another name for God is love. Now, Steffi, would you read it again and use the other name for God, love?
Sure.
In the beginning was...
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with love, and the Word was love.
Now, doesn't that make sense to you folks? Sure it does. You know very well, because you know everything there is to know about love.
All right. The hymn is Abide with Me.
Oh. This is a hymn that you sing, people, when somebody goes from being a person in a body to being just a spirit that goes throughout the universe. And in other words, it's a funeral hymn. Abide with me, fast falls the evening tide, the darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When helpers flee and comforts go away, help of the helpless, Lord, abide with me.
That was very nice.
It has so much meaning.
Yes.
Abide with me. Yes, darling. I've sang that at many funerals that I've had for doggies and kitties.
Mm-hmm. And the vocabulary word, would you like
Oh, you have a vocabulary?
I have a vocabulary word, yes. It's called alert.
Oh, Lord, I love it. Go ahead.
On the watch.
Oh, good.
Vigilant.
Yes.
Wide awake.
Wide awake.
Brisk.
What was that one?
Brisk. B-R-I-S-K.
Oh, brisk.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Nimble.
Oh, nimble.
Yes. Lively.
What was that one?
Lively.
Lively.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Prompt and ready.
Oh, do them all again. I love them. Because
Sure.
those are the things we want to be, aren't they, folks? Go ahead.
On the watch. Vigilant. Wide awake. Brisk. Nimble. Lively. Prompt and ready.
Oh, yes, we want to be all those things today. Now, do you have any events to tell us about?
Oh, I sure do.
This is my friend Stephanie, and my name is Glendora. And what do you think of all the kitties and doggies?
All right. So the first thing I have is from the Physicians Committee.
Oh, the Physicians Committee. Dr. Barnard was in medical school, and he saw the horrible things, how they tried to teach medical students by cutting up cats and dogs and mice and all the little animals that we love so dearly. And he just couldn't stand it. And he started the Physicians Committee for Ethical Treatment of Animals. No, what is it called?
For responsible medicine.
Say it again. The Physicians Committee.
For responsible medicine.
In other words, you can teach medical students medicine without chopping up animals. Our dear kitties and doggies.
Yes. So we have a thank you letter from them.
What'd they say?
They says, thank you for being such a great supporter. Call or email me if you have any questions or want to discuss estate planning options. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank you, dear. Next.
All right. The next is from the city of Pittsfield. Oops. And that is also a thank you letter that says, Dear Glendora, we've received your contribution in the amount of $50 to the Friends of the Pittsfield Council on Aging at the Ralph J. Froyo Senior Center. This contribution will help sustain and enhance the facility, programs, activities, special events, and recreational opportunities that bring joy and connection to our community. Sincerely, Jennifer Reynolds.
Oh, thank you. And my friend Jim Clark, who does a live wraparound, a chat with Glendora on Pittsfield Public Access TV.
Yes. All right. And the next is a Easter card from Terry and Steve. And I will put this in front of the camera so they can see it.
You can do that, honey?
Yeah, I can hold it out for them.
Well, it's very important that you see it, folks, because Terry belongs to a group of women who makes their own greeting cards. And when you see this card, it is homemade.
Yes, it's very cute.
Does it show, dear?
Yes, it does.
Oh, you're an ingenious. You're a genius.
And it even has a picture of a cute little bunny. And I'll show that as well. All right. It says, Dear Aunt Glennie, we will wish you a very happy Easter. It is okay here, just a small amount of snow. You take care. Enjoy the sun. Yes. Love, Terry and Steve.
Thank you, sweetie. What's next?
All right. The next is from a comment from somebody called Bellfants. And they say, how do we send fan mail? Thank you, Stephanie and Glendora. And then we have another comment from GI6619 that says, you should definitely have more followers considering this is the longest running show in history, albeit on different platforms.
Thank you for demanding justice.
And let's see, what is the next one?
It isn't justice I need, it's mercy.
The next one is another comment from Call Me Galen that says, I lived in Glendora back when Taylor owned the only flower shop in town, and we artsy types gathered for coffee at the 222. I hope you have a great weekend.
Isn't that cute?
And then we have Veg News articles.
Headlines only, please.
All right. The secret to a 117-year life.
Oh, yes. Marie lived until she was 117. What does the fourth paragraph say about her?
I only have the first paragraph.
Is that all?
Yes.
All right, that's worth reading, please.
All right. Maria Brinias Morera lived through 2 world wars, the Spanish Civil War, and 2 pandemics, the 1918 flu and COVID-19. A supercentenarian, she lived to be 117, making her the world's oldest living person before her passing in August 2024.
That's right.
When asked by the Guinness World Book of Records about the secret to her longevity, U.S.-born Bernias, who showed no signs of heart disease, cancer, or dementia, credited good luck and good genetics.
What did she say,
She
love?
said love and good genetics.
Did she say love?
Yes.
That's our magic word.
Yes.
You see that, folks? I believe that. Do you?
Yes.
Love.
All right. The next one is a new cancer study highlights yogurt's benefits, but what if it's dairy-free? All right. The next one is these 7 recipes prove the best chili doesn't need any beef.
I like that. The best chili doesn't need any meat. We are reading from Veg News, a website, VEGNEWS, one word.
Yes. These are the 156 new Veg News 2025 Veggie Awards winners.
Could we name the first 5?
Sure. The best vegan milk is Oatly. The second is Silk. The third place is Califia Farms. The best vegan ice cream is Ben & Jerry's.
Hooray!
The second place is So Delicious, Dairy Free.
Okay.
And the third place is Oatly.
But wait, Stephanie, from Walmart last time, you brought me an orange creamsicle.
I did.
Oh, folks, that was delicious. It's orange sherbet covering cream vegan ice cream.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's good. Could we have some if we do a good job on this program?
Yes, if we do a good job, we can definitely have some.
Gee, thanks, Mom.
The next one is Take a Break from Spinach and Give Bok Choy a try.
Yes, that's Chinese cabbage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Try that, folks. Chinese cabbage instead of broccoli.
Instead of spinach, it said.
Oh, instead of spinach?
Yes. 8 expert diet tips to help lower your dementia risk.
Huh.
Tofu versus tempeh. What's the difference? And which is better for you?
Yeah, right. I want to read that, folks. What's the difference between tofu and tempeh, right? Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, Steph?
I
don't.
Well, I think it depends how they're produced is how it's different.
Well, I'm glad we have Veg News to tell us.
Yes.
That's an excellent website. Give them credit, folks.
Oh, yes. All right. And that is it for Veg News.
Oh, thank you.
The next we have is from AIC. Thank you for your gift through the fund for AIC.
Honey, I don't understand. Take Harvard University. They're charging something like $70,000 a year tuition. Why are they always asking the alumni for money?
That's a very good question.
Yes, I can. Can you answer that, folks at home? Folks watching YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, can you answer that? $70,000 a year tuition, and they're still asking for money.
All right. The next one is a letter from the Diocese of Western Massachusetts to Frank Buell. My dear Mr. Buell, Mr. Boyer tells me of the interest that you have taken, and I can see for myself the results that have been produced in terms of publicity for the church in the Springfield Morning Union. I have read somewhere that religious news is now high in the categories of real news, and I am glad to see that you are one of those on the Springfield Union who recognize this fact and have been so generous with both time and thought in giving publicity to church news, particularly in connection with our recent convention. I do want to drop this line of very real thanks. Yours faithfully, W. Appleton Lawrence.
Oh, he's the bishop.
Mm-hmm.
He's the bishop of the diocese. Now, you know, folks, Franklin Buell, my husband for 48 years, he wrote such sensitive newspaper reports as a reporter. You know, he received many letters like that. He was such a good reporter. He was always telling about little people doing good things, Steph.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have next up is an article by Franklin called 6,000 Bookmarks, 900 Cookies, Launch New Branch Library.
Oh, that's for you, Steph.
Oh, that's for me. Okay.
Yeah, Steph is going to be a librarian.
I certainly hope so. All right, then we'll go on. I'll save that one for myself.
Except would you just read me the first paragraph?
Okay, of course. Yesterday afternoon and evening were, quote, let's go see the new branch library time at Winchester Square. Pardon me. Young and old went to 21 Catherine Street, site of the bigger and better library, where 6,000 bookmarks and 75 dozen cookies helped mark opening day.
Thank you, hon.
Yes. All right. The next we have is Ichijo, which is the one vehicle is the single path to enlightenment to be taken by all living beings.
Okay.
Start. All right. And that was the last for the Buddhism.
Did you say hello?
No.
Okay.
All right. The next one is History of Placid Lassie, which was
That was a cargo plane during the war, Second World War, folks. And we're going to read you about her on the next program. Glendora chats with 17 cats and 10 dogs. Our hearts are full of love with all of you. Grace and peace. Steph, say goodbye to our friends.
Goodbye.
What is it about here?
Well, welcome everybody to Chat with Glendora. And the Chat with Glendora you hear in the background is coming from Pittsfield Community Access TV, David Cachet and Wayne Collins. And listen, I'm surrounded by beautiful spring flowers, by hyacinth, by daffodils. Spring is coming, birdies build your nest, straw and feather, all together, love will do the rest. Welcome everybody, and this is a Chat with Glendora, and my friend Stephanie will tell you what we're trying to accomplish with the Chat with Glendora.
Yes, so the message is when everything is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others?
How we treat others. And this is program number approximately 14,456 or 7. And the date is April the 12th, Saturday. Tomorrow is Palm Sunday.
Yes.
And we are here to cheer you up and bring you the good news and make you aware of the perfection of this universe and the enjoyment and the joy and the love of it. Stephanie, jokes.
All right. First one is toadstools.
Toadstool. The teacher said to the little girl, what do you know about toadstools? And the little girl says, toadstools grow in damp places, and that is why they are shaped like umbrellas.
Out of bounds.
What is out of bounds, honey? An exhausted kangaroo.
Octopus.
An octopus, that's an 8-sided cat.
Voice improved.
What was that, dear?
Voice improved. Your voice has improved.
Oh, your work has improved? The boss said to his secretary, your work has improved. It doesn't take us as long to do it over.
Enthusiasm soup.
A husband put in his enthusiasm stew. You know what that is? He puts everything he has into it.
This coffee tastes like mud.
That's all right, sir. Just an hour ago it was ground.
Vase generation.
Oh, Mommy, you know that vase that has been handed down from generation to generation? Yes. Well, this generation dropped it.
Infant army.
What was that one, huh?
Infant Army. Infant Army.
Oh, little boy said, "Can I join the army?" And his daddy says, "Of course not, you're only an infant." And what did he say, folks? What did the little boy say? "Right, I can be in the infantry."
All right. Sage, parsley, and breadcrumbs.
Mommy, am I made of sage, parsley, and breadcrumbs? No. What made you say that? Billy said he was going to beat the stuffing out of me.
Cuckoo clock.
Would you like to see the cuckoo come out of the cuckoo clock? The grandmother asked the grandchild, and the little grandchild says yes. And I'd like to see grandfather come out of the grandfather clock.
See your dentist.
Say that one again about a dentist.
Yes, see your dentist.
I don't know, but I know that the patient said to the dentist, "Hey doc, you still haven't pulled the right tooth yet." And the dentist says, "No, but I'm getting closer." And the dentist, and what the judge said to, I know what the judge said to the dentist, right? Do you know, Stephanie? What did the judge say to the dentist?
Do you swear to pull the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth?
Good for you. Do you swear to pull the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth?
All right, the next one is Brother Small.
The minister said to the little boy, "Isn't this your brother?" And the little boy said, "Yes, sir." And the minister said, "He's kind of small, isn't he?" And the little boy says, "Well, he's my half-brother."
Green's complexion.
Priscilla, you should eat your greens. It's good for your complexion. I don't want a green complexion.
Made of dust.
Mommy, is it true that we are made of dust? Mommy, yes. Then why, when I go swimming, why don't I get muddy?
All right. Piano teacher ears.
Billy, the piano teacher will be here in 15 minutes. Have you washed your hands and face? Yes. Did you wash your ears? Yes, I washed the one next to her.
Related to family next door.
Young man, the policeman said to the little boy, "Are you related to the family next door?" And the little boy said, "Yes, their dog is our dog's brother."
Writing to Joni.
Priscilla, what are you doing? I'm writing to Joni. Priscilla, you know you don't know how to write. Well, Joni doesn't know how to read.
And the last one is a Christmas picture box in the corner.
Teacher, Sunday school, draw a picture of the manger. Little girl brought up her picture. Very good, the teacher said. There's Jesus, there's Mary, there's Joseph, and what's this box over here in the computer? What's this box over here in the corner? Their computer. Sorry, folks.
And that was the last joke.
Well, that was good. That's good that it was the last one, dear. Now, do you have a Bible passage for today?
I do, but it also sounds like the old show is almost done.
That was an especially short program.
Oh, you have...
Okay. So are you ready for the Bible passage?
Yes, I am.
Hebrews 10:24. In response to all he has done for us, let us outdo each other in being helpful and kind to each other, and in doing good.
Who said that?
It's Hebrews 10:24.
Oh, that would be Paul's letter to the Hebrews. Paul's letter to the Hebrews. And what did he say again, please?
He said, in response to all he has done for us, let us outdo each other in being helpful and kind to each other,
Folks,
and in doing good.
Folks, do you want to do that? I heard you say yes. I heard you say that's what you want to do. Stephanie, just read it one more time.
Sure. In response to all he has done for us, let us outdo each other in being helpful and kind to each other and in doing good.
Okay, I'll try to outdo you and you try to outdo me.
Yes.
All righty. And do you have a hymn?
Yes. All creatures of our God and King.
Oh, excuse me just a minute, folks. This is a hymn that was written by St. Francis of Assisi. And I remember a drawing of St. Francis. He was saying his prayer, reading the book, and his left hand was over here, and here was a dog sitting on his haunches next to him. And he was petting the dog all the time he was reading his devotions. St. Francis of Assisi. All creatures of our God and King, lift up your hearts and let us sing. Just be kind, stop the cruel, thou cows and pigs, leave them alone. The horses, hens, and turkeys too, save the fish, just be kind. Hallelujah, hallelujah, one with God, hallelujah.
Oh, that's very nice. I liked that one.
Oh, that's good. All creatures of our God and King by St. Francis of Assisi. And then, do you have a vocabulary word so we can stretch our vocabularies?
Sure, it's all American.
All American. It means exclusively American?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I like that. I like that. I like being all American. I like being everything an American should be, don't you? Do you, Steffi? Do you?
Oh, yes.
And but I don't like it being exclusively American. I don't like to be like that. I still want to be with everybody else in the world. I don't want to exclude anybody. Do you, folks? Okay, all American in the good sense. Take care. What's next, hon?
All right, the next are some announcements. And the first one is from YouTube that your April month in review is here. And your most watched video was 2 kittens and a dog spreading joy throughout the world. And that one, I believe, had over 250 views.
I love it. Read it again, please.
The most watched video was 2 kittens and a dog spreading joy throughout the world. And it had about 250 views.
Isn't that grand? Oh, that's grand. That's the power of love, folks. That's the power of love. The love of the kitties and the doggies for people, and vice versa.
And you had 16 new subscribers.
Wow! In 1 month?
In 1 month. 1,384 total views.
1,384 total views?
Yes.
Wow. In a month?
In a month. And 2,454 minutes watched.
Say that again, hon.
2,454 454 minutes watched.
And this report came from whom?
YouTube.
YouTube itself. YouTube, you're very, very, very nice to do this. You know, here you give us the opportunity to share our lives with one another. But on top of that, you go ahead and make a monthly report. God bless you for keeping those figures. Any
Yes.
other announcements?
Just from Veg News.
Anything there? What's the first one?
The first one is vegan deviled egg potatoes.
Yeah, that's very good. I don't like the word deviled, but you know what we mean. It's mustard for the most part, isn't it? Mustard and what?
Mustard and usually vegan mayonnaise.
And salt and pepper?
Salt, pepper, yes.
Anything else?
Smoked paprika for garnish.
Oh, yes, yes. And do it on potatoes?
Yes, Yukon Gold potatoes, it says.
Well, what do? Boil the potatoes? Cut them?
Yeah, you boil the potatoes whole for 25 minutes, and then you add them to a bowl of ice water to cool, and then you cut the potatoes in half. You scoop a well into the center of each potato.
Okay. Now that sounds like a good recipe, folks. Oh, yes, that sounds like... Let's find another word. Sharp-tasting potato. Mustard, mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and paprika. Is that it, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, hon. What else do you have from Veg News?
All right. All right, and these are how to sneak more vegetables into your diet.
What do they say to do?
One of the things they say to do is hide them in a milkshake.
Huh.
Cauliflower, for example, has a mild flavor and creamy texture when blended.
Wow.
Yes. And the taste of cauliflower is easily overwhelmed by ingredients like vanilla and cinnamon or fruits like strawberries and raspberries.
Say that one again, please.
The cauliflower taste is easily overwhelmed by ingredients like vanilla and cinnamon or fruits like strawberries and raspberries.
Oh, I want to know that one and try it. Okay, anything else?
You can bake them into a brownie. You can actually use, it says avocados, make them a perfect substitute for butter or oil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Veg News is such a good website, everybody.
Yes.
What's next on Veg News?
That's it from Veg News.
It is?
Yes. Now we're up to the happy happenings.
Wow, let's go to town.
All right. April 6th, Sunday. Laundry, biography, John B., mechanical engineer for Kimberly Clark. Patrick can see better since cataract removed. PPL can proceed. Nala Dog cannot come here, but she has company at home. Glendora sends her box lunches. Apartment across the driveway, empty.
You send a dog box lunches?
Yes, you do. And she appreciates them all the time.
She does?
Yes, she does. She's very excited when I come home now.
Carrying a box lunch, okay.
New roommates coming from Washington State. Daffodils, hyacinth, Easter lily. 100 pounds of deer food. And you have about 1 minute left now, Glendora.
Okie doke.
Good jokes. Glendora wants to tutor. Free, no income. Stephanie, Amy, and Glendora are able to keep the work up to date without a third person. Therefore, money is piling up in the bank. 2 kitties and a dog have 252 views. Birds happy eating by the flocks. Tulips are coming up. Palm Sunday. PPL clock-in, 1 touch instead of 10. King mattress, $300. Museum in excellent condition.
Wait a second. You said that was a good price for a king mattress, $300?
Well, yes, it was originally $1,300.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
And we're at 19 minutes, Glendora.
All right. Grace and peace unto you, everybody, from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ on the eve of Palm Sunday. Stephanie, thank you for all your companionship and cheer.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye, everybody.